Let's take a journey back to ancient Rome and meet Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who was also a philosopher at heart. He left us a treasure trove of wisdom on how to live a life filled with virtue, clarity, and integrity. Aurelius showed us the importance of admiring and learning from people who live by these high standards, and he also warned us about the pitfalls of certain behaviors that stray from this noble path. Today, we'll dive into his teachings, reimagined for our times, to uncover how his timeless advice can guide us through the complexities of modern life. We're about to explore 10 behaviors to be mindful of, expanding on Aurelius' wisdom to help us lead more meaningful and grounded lives. Join me on this insightful adventure. But wait, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on my valuable content. Comment "I subscribe" below, and I'll personally welcome you to the Stoic family. With that said, let's dive right into it. Do not respect people who do these 12 things. Marcus Aurelius. 1. The virtue of honesty. A reflection on Aurelian wisdom. In the tapestry of Stoic philosophy, honesty emerges not merely as a virtue, but as the very bedrock upon which a life of moral clarity and integrity is constructed. Marcus Aurelius, with the penetrating insight of a sage, illuminated the path of righteousness through his unwavering commitment to truthfulness. In an age where shadows of deceit linger in the corners of human interaction, the call to honesty resonates with even greater urgency. Honesty, as Aurelius envisaged, is far more than a simple avoidance of falsehood. It is an active embodiment of truth in every thought, word, and deed. It is the golden thread that weaves together the fabric of society, binding individuals with the strong cords of trust and mutual respect. In the realms of friendships, governance, and even the solitary chambers of our own hearts, honesty acts as the guardian of authenticity and the arbiter of genuine connection. Yet, the journey towards unwavering honesty is fraught with challenges, for the world tempts us with the allure of convenient lies and the seductive whispers of deceit. To stand firm in the face of such trials, we must anchor ourselves in the Stoic virtues, drawing upon the wellspring of inner strength that Aurelius himself championed. In doing so, we not only fortify our own character, but also cast a beacon of light that guides others towards the shores of integrity. 2. Humility and wisdom, the antidote to arrogance. Arrogance, with its deceptive allure, beckons the human heart with promises of superiority and the illusion of infallibility. Yet in the reflective mirror of Stoic wisdom, we discern the truth that true greatness is rooted not in self-aggrandizement, but in the fertile soil of humility. Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of Stoic thought, recognized that the path to genuine wisdom is paved with the recognition of our own limitations and the open-hearted embrace of our shared humanity. Humility, in the Aurelian sense, is not a posture of self-deprecation, but a courageous acceptance of our imperfections. It is the quiet strength that allows us to gaze upon our failings, not with self-loathing, but with the resolve to transcend them. In the presence of others, humility unveils the beauty of our shared struggles, inviting us into a dance of mutual growth and understanding. The pursuit of humility is, in essence, a journey towards liberation. Liberation from the chains of ego that bind us to the mirage of our own superiority. As we shed the heavy cloak of arrogance, we awaken to the rich tapestry of life's teachings that surround us, offered by nature, by our fellow beings, and by the unfolding tapestry of our own experiences. In this sacred space of humility, wisdom blooms like a lotus in the mud, and we find ourselves walking the path of Stoic virtue, guided by the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. 3. The caution against excess. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations on Stoic philosophy, implores us to recognize the fleeting nature of existence and the futility of hedonistic pursuits. He counsels a life of moderation, underpinned by the discipline to resist the siren calls of momentary pleasures that, while alluring, ultimately lead us astray from the path of true fulfillment and contentment. This Stoic wisdom teaches us that the essence of a meaningful life is not found in the accumulation of sensory experiences or material wealth, but in the cultivation of the soul's virtues and the steadfast commitment to our inner moral compass. In the Stoic view, the indulgence in excess, be it in the realms of food, drink, leisure, or the myriad of temptations that modern life presents, serves only to enslave us to our baser instincts, distancing us from the higher purpose of our existence. It is through the practice of self-restraint and the embrace of simplicity that we find true freedom. This freedom lies not in the boundless pursuit of pleasure, but in the mastery over our desires, enabling us to live in harmony with nature's laws and our own intrinsic values. 4. The rejection of spite. In the contemplative reflections of Marcus Aurelius, we are reminded of the corrosive nature of malice, a poison that taints the soul and disrupts the harmony of society. To wish harm upon another, to act with spite or engage in malevolent deeds, is to veer dangerously off the course set forth by virtue. Such actions betray a lack of understanding of the Stoic principles of interconnectedness and the shared journey of humanity towards wisdom and understanding. Aurelius champions the virtues of empathy, compassion, and forgiveness as antidotes to the bitterness of malice. He urges us to extend understanding to those who wrong us, recognizing that their actions stem from their own struggles and ignorance. In fostering a spirit of kindness, we not only heal the rifts created by spiteful actions, but also set a course towards a society built on mutual respect and benevolence. This Stoic ideal posits that true strength is not found in dominance or retribution, but in the capacity to rise above our baser instincts and respond to provocation with grace and understanding. By embodying these virtues, we contribute to a world where kindness is the prevailing wind that shapes our interactions, guiding us towards a more compassionate and enlightened communal existence. 5. The peril of greed. In the intricate dance of life, the lure of material wealth often beckons like a siren song, promising happiness and fulfillment. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, this insatiable yearning can ensnare the soul, leading one down a shadowed path of ethical compromises and spiritual impoverishment. The Stoic sage teaches us that true wealth is not amassed in gold or possessions, but in the richness of character and the bounty of our contributions to the well-being of others. Aurelius implores us to elevate our gaze beyond the transient glitter of material gain, to the enduring light of generosity and altruism. In the selfless act of giving, we find a deeper satisfaction and a more profound connection to the tapestry of humanity. It is through the cultivation of personal integrity and the prioritization of communal harmony over individual accumulation that we can weave a life of true significance. Let us, therefore, embrace the Stoic virtue of temperance, finding contentment in simplicity and joy in the act of enriching the lives of others. 6. The scourge of cruelty. In the realm of human interactions, the act of inflicting suffering upon another stands as a stark affront to the Stoic ideals of virtue and harmony. Marcus Aurelius, with the wisdom of the ages, counsels us against the dark allure of cruelty, reminding us that in the deliberate act of causing pain lies the erosion of our own humanity. The Stoic path is one of empathy and justice, where kindness is the currency of our souls, and compassion the fabric of our communities. Aurelius beckons us to wield the shield of justice and the sword of kindness, to stand as guardians of compassion in a world that, at times, seems besieged by callousness. In choosing to act with benevolence and to uphold the dignity of all beings, we not only alleviate the suffering of others, but also elevate our own spirit, aligning ourselves with the Stoic pursuit of inner peace and societal harmony. Let us therefore reject the temptation of cruelty, and instead sow the seeds of kindness, that we may reap a world brimming with understanding and love. Oh, and by the way, before we get to number 7, if you're getting value in this video, hit the like button right now. And if you don't want to miss out on my next mind-blowing Stoic video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload it. And then, go to the comment section below and type, "I subscribe." And I'll personally welcome you to the Stoic Brotherhood. With that said, let's continue. 7. The peril of willful ignorance. In the grand tapestry of existence, where each thread interweaves with countless others, the deliberate choice to remain unenlightened, to bask in the shadows of ignorance, serves as a formidable barrier to both individual enlightenment and the collective advancement of society. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of Stoicism, esteemed the relentless quest for wisdom not as a mere accumulation of facts, but as a profound journey towards understanding the intricate dance of the cosmos. He implored us to kindle the flame of curiosity within, to question the world around us with a voracious appetite for truth. It is through the crucible of critical thinking that our convictions are refined and our spirits are elevated. By shedding the shackles of ignorance, we embrace the luminous path of wisdom, illuminating the way not only for ourselves, but for all of humanity. This pursuit of knowledge is not a solitary endeavor, but a communal voyage, where each discovery, each insight, contributes to the boundless ocean of human understanding. 8. The valor of embracing adversity. In the mosaic of human experience, adversity emerges not as a malevolent force, but as a crucible through which the true metal of our character is revealed. Marcus Aurelius, a stalwart of Stoic philosophy, championed the virtue of courage, not as the absence of fear, but as the resolve to stand firm in its presence. He perceived life's tribulations as the forge in which the soul is tempered, where the spirit is sculpted with the chisel of resilience. To cower in the face of adversity is to retreat from the very essence of life, for it is through our trials that we are beckoned towards growth, wisdom, and the fullness of our potential. Aurelius exhorted us to meet the gaze of our fears with a steadfast heart, for in the crucible of courage, we not only transcend our limitations, but also illuminate the path for others to follow. This Stoic valor is not a clarion call to seek out hardship, but a reminder that when the storm clouds gather, we have within us the unfathomable strength to weather the tempest and emerge not just unscathed but ennobled. 9. Moving beyond the self, the Stoic embrace of collective flourishing. In the Stoic view, as articulated by Marcus Aurelius, the fabric of human existence is woven from the threads of our interconnected lives. To lead a life absorbed in self-interest is to ignore this profound interconnectedness, diminishing not only our own potential, but the collective well-being of our community. Aurelius implored us to extend our gaze beyond the confines of our individual desires, to recognize that our true strength lies in our capacity for empathy, cooperation, and contribution to the common good. The Stoic philosophy teaches that personal fulfillment and ethical living are inextricably linked to our engagement with and care for others. It prompts us to ask ourselves how we might use our talents, resources, and time to uplift those around us, to contribute to a society where mutual support and understanding prevail. This is not to say that personal achievements or aspirations are unworthy, but rather that they achieve their greatest significance when they contribute to the well-being of the collective. In practicing empathy, we strive to understand the experiences, challenges, and perspectives of others, to see the world through their eyes. This deep sense of empathy fosters a community spirit, encouraging us to act not just for personal gain, but for the advancement of all. It is in this communal harmony that we find the truest expression of Stoic virtue, living in accordance with nature's design for human beings to live not as isolated entities, but as integral parts of a greater whole. 10. Upholding justice, the cornerstone of a virtuous society. Justice, for Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics, was more than an abstract concept. It was the bedrock upon which a harmonious and virtuous society was built. Acts of injustice, whether born from malice, ignorance, or neglect, fracture the very essence of our social fabric, stripping individuals of their dignity and rights. Such actions not only harm the immediate victims, but also erode the moral integrity of the community, sowing seeds of division, resentment, and turmoil. Aurelius advocated for a steadfast commitment to fairness and equity, urging us to be vigilant guardians of justice in our daily lives. This commitment involves not only abstaining from unjust actions ourselves, but also actively standing against injustice in all its forms. It calls us to be allies to those who are marginalized, to lend our voice to the voiceless, and to strive tirelessly to rectify wrongs wherever they are found. The pursuit of justice, in the Stoic sense, extends beyond legal or formal contexts. It is a principle that should permeate our interactions and decisions. It involves treating every individual with the respect and dignity they inherently deserve, recognizing the inherent value of each person as a fellow member of the human community. In doing so, we not only uphold the Stoic virtues, but also contribute to the creation of a society where peace, harmony, and prosperity can flourish for all. 11. The Stoic pursuit of endless learning. For Marcus Aurelius, the quest for knowledge was not merely an academic endeavor, but a vital component of a virtuous life. He saw the cultivation of the mind as integral to the cultivation of the soul, where indifference to learning equates to a willful blindness to the richness of existence. To live stoically is to live in perpetual pursuit of wisdom, to kindle the flame of curiosity that illuminates the path to self-mastery and enlightenment. This relentless pursuit is not born out of a desire for mere intellectual accumulation, but from the understanding that with each new insight, we edge closer to our true potential. It is through the continuous expansion of our minds that we can navigate life's tumultuous seas with grace and resilience. Knowledge empowers us to dissect challenges, to see beyond the surface of our trials, and to extract meaning and growth from every experience. In the Stoic view, every moment is an opportunity for learning, and every encounter a lesson in disguise. To turn away from this ceaseless journey is to stagnate, to let the waters of our spirit grow still and murky. But to embrace it is to ensure that we remain vibrant, ever-flowing streams, nourishing ourselves and those around us with the fresh waters of insight and understanding. 12. The Stoic ethos of community engagement. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations on Life, emphasized not only the inward journey towards self-improvement, but also the outward extension of this growth to the community at large. The neglect of our communal duties, the turning of our backs on the collective well-being, is antithetical to Stoic principles. For Aurelius, and indeed for Stoicism, the individual is but a thread in the intricate tapestry of society, and the strength of this tapestry relies on each thread upholding its weight. To immerse oneself solely in personal pursuits, ignoring the harmonious symphony of communal existence, is to erode the very foundations upon which our societies stand. The Stoic, then, is called not only to self-reflection, but to action, action that serves, uplifts, and unites. It is in the giving of ourselves, in acts of service and solidarity, that we find the truest expression of our humanity. Engaging with our community, contributing to its resilience and flourishing, is a manifestation of the Stoic virtues of justice and benevolence. It is through such engagement that we weave stronger bonds of kinship, create a network of support, and foster an environment where compassion and understanding thrive. This Stoic commitment to the collective not only elevates the individual spirit, but elevates the entire community, setting the stage for a society where, together, we can face adversity with courage and grace. Thus, in the Stoic journey, the path of learning and the path of community engagement are intertwined. Each step taken in the pursuit of knowledge equips us to serve more effectively, and each act of service enriches our understanding of the world and our place within it. This dual commitment ensures that our growth is not a solitary endeavor, but a shared voyage towards a more enlightened and virtuous existence. In addition to these cautions, Aurelius extolled the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, temperance, humanity, and transcendence. These principles serve as a guide to personal growth and ethical living. He emphasized the importance of self-reflection, community, and the pursuit of a life aligned with one's values. By integrating these Stoic ideals into your daily life, you can navigate the complexities of the modern world with integrity and purpose. Aurelius' teachings remind you that the path to a virtuous and fulfilling life lies in your choices and actions, inspiring you to live in harmony with your deepest values and to contribute positively to the world around you. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep striving for the best version of yourself. If you found this insight valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Keep growing and stay stoic.